Now it's time for Farmland News with Fladeboe Land.
Kristine, thanks for bringing that ray of sunshine into our studios this morning. Good to see you.
Good morning, Jason. Good morning to the community. It's great to be here today.
Yeah, fantastic. A beautiful day. And we were talking before we came on here, of course, we got the annual Kandiyohi County Fair going on, and there are a ton of activities there today and, of course, right through Saturday. So.
That's correct. I'm super excited about the Kandiyohi County Fair. My siblings and I were 4-H'ers. Our parents were 4-H'ers. There's so many good things I could say about the fair, but I just want to highlight 4-H. What an amazing program it is. And I'm excited. Tomorrow night is the 4-H Blue Ribbon Auction. And it's where we highlight the people, the kids that have shown their animals and achieved. And I just want to thank all the 4-H families, the kids for working hard in 4-H with their livestock and animals. And I really want to thank all the sponsors and businesses and families that come out. It's just remarkable to see the support and encouragement from our community and wider community of 4-H. So tomorrow night, we're super excited. We're going to be selling the Blue Ribbon Livestock Auction. It starts at 6 o'clock. We invite the public. It's a ton of fun. It's really inspiring. And I think our family has done that probably for a good 30, 40 years, which is really humbling and exciting to be a part of. And so just want to invite the community to come out and support those 4-H'ers, whether you bid or not, just even clapping, even giving them a smile for their hard work. And so I'm really proud of our local fair. I do want to say, and I don't want to make folks sad today per se, but I want to highlight a person that was incredibly special to our family, Darrell Fostervold. He sat on the fair board for probably decades, brought so much good to the fair, and that's one example of his purpose in this world. But Darrell passed away, and gosh, he's going to really be missed at this fair. His wife, Mary, just a trooper, an amazing family. And so I'm just highlighting a good friend and a supporter for decades of the fair that brought so much good. So he'll be in my heart and our family's heart tomorrow night as we serve. And Jason, I'm excited. We're going to go to bull riding tonight.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be a ton
that'll
of
be fun. Yeah. Boy, those guys are incredibly brave. I mean, it's just like I marvel anytime I see it on TV or in person. It's just like, wow. I marvel at their bravery. It's unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, the courage, the bravery. I told my husband, I'm like, you couldn't pay me all the money in the world. You couldn't. There's nothing that you could do to get me on a bull.
Yeah, not happening. I hear you. Yeah.
I'm a farm girl. I love animals, but I do not have that bravery. I just can't. Those cowboys and cowgirls, the courage that they have, it's just incredible.
It is incredible. Yeah, I have an uncle that has beef cows, and that's about as close as I want to come to a bull is when, we go down, we're looking at his cattle, and that's like, I don't know how many feet away in the pasture. That's as close as I want to get.
Yeah,
to a bull.
I'm with you. I agree, and we just pray for their safety, and it's sure entertaining, but the bravery is really incredible. So fun to just encourage the community to come support the Kandiyohi County Fair, and really fun to be a community where we come together and talk to each other.
Like bull riding and the food and all the other fun activities taking place. It's just an absolute blast, and as we said, that's going on through today and through Saturday. But it sounds like you guys have been will be incredibly busy with auctions coming up here, Kristine.
That's right. We are so busy, and I say that with a very grateful spirit. We love this work. It's a passion to serve families, both buyers and sellers, and we are blessed with a very, very busy fall that I'm excited to share with you all about. But first I want to say, Jason, gosh, were we blessed with that rain.
Oh, were we ever? Yeah, boy, it was dry.
Just an amazing, I have memories of my dad as a child. He's farmed his entire life as well as selling real estate and been an auctioneer, and he'd stand on our front porch and pray for rain or praise God for rain. And I just have, rain is just often critical, and I'm just so thankful for this most recent rain that we had. what a tremendous blessing to finish off these crops. I'm mindful that not all areas got this rain. And we have so much to celebrate.
Yeah, it was very much needed, and you know that things were dry. But just myself driving around, looking at the different fields and towns, and it's like you can't even really tell in a lot of spots that it rained 2, 3, 4. I know we had a gentleman report in here on our rainfall roll call that had almost 6 inches. That was just 4 miles northwest of Wilmer, and when we drive around, it's like, I mean, it obviously didn't all fall at one time. It was a nice, which is even better, a nice steady rain where it didn't all run off, but you could barely tell that in some spots that it rained that much. So it was well needed, yes, to say the least.
Huge blessing.
Yeah.
Jason, I'm excited to share with the community a whole bunch of projects that we're working on. But if I get too long-winded, you cut me off here.
No problem.
If we run out of time. First of all, I want to talk about the Stulen Auction. This is a wonderful piece of farmland here in Kandiyohi County, Green Lake Township. It is an online-only auction. It opens on Thursday, August 20th at 8 a.m., closes Thursday, August 27th at 1 p.m. This is a little over 65 surveyed acres, 60 tillable acres. It's going to be sold in one parcel. If you think of the Block Auction Center on your way to Spicer, it is just south of the Block Auction Center.
Okay.
Just an amazing location, an amazing selling family, and very close to the trail that goes from Wilmer to Spicer. So I can't say enough about this parcel, the selling family, and the location. And again, it's a farm to be very proud of that has been surveyed, and there's just so many, whether you farm it or put up a home or use it for recreational, there's just the opportunities are endless with that farm. So do go to our website, fladeboeland.com, to check out the Stulen farm. I want to say something. Our mom and dad had the personal property auction for the Stulen family. Gosh, I should know this date. It was either in the late 80s or early 90s.
Okay.
Same family. Mom and dad sell their personal property. I'm just a little shaver. And here we are selling their real estate, which is a real honor for us to go to work for this family. So, again, amazing opportunity. If you're looking for acres between Wilmer and Spicer, check out the Stulen auction. That'll be closing online August 27th. Then I want to talk about a wonderful auction that we have in Parle County. This is being led by husband and wife realtor team, Brian and Erica Fernholz. This is a project that they have attained and are leading, and they just do an amazing job with our company. This is 80 deeded acres, 70 tillable acres. This is the Carol J. Iverson Living Trust. It is the Thielke Family Partnership. Excellent acres, quality acres, a farm to be super proud of in Parle County. Again, a little over 70 tillable acres. This is going to be on a live auction with an online bidding component September 9th at 11 a.m. in Madison, Minnesota, at the VFW in Madison. So again, I just want to say warm thank you to Brian and Erica Fernholz that are doing an excellent job, and they have this exciting auction coming up in September. Then I want to point out that we have an auction for the Epima family. That's also going to be an online-only auction. That is Kandiyohi County, Whitefield Township. Jason, that's 2 miles south of Wilmer.
Okay. On
Highway 71. It sits on the east side of the road. Again, the Epima family, a strong family name in this area. That will be an online-only auction, as I said, in September. A little over 100 tillable acres. It lays nice, and it's a farm to be proud of. So if you're looking for tillable acres just south of Wilmer, check out the Epima auction. It's been a joy to go to work for this family and all the families that we have the opportunity to serve. Jason, then we're going to head up here by Stearns County. If you think of St. Ben, St. Joseph,
okay, up that way.
St. John's, we're going to head up to Stearns County.
Nice.
And there's a little town called the City of St. Stephen, and that's...
I know where that is.
Do you know where that is?
Yeah.
That's 12 miles north, about 12 to 15 miles north in Stearns County from the St. Ben's and St. John's area.
Mm-hmm.
This property, in my 30-year career, I can probably count on two hands a property this special. I'm going to call it a diamond in the rough.
Okay.
It is 80 acres. It's got a little bit of everything. About half of it is tillable acres. The rest of it is a beautiful building site. There's some high ground for recreational, possibly hunting. There's some lower ground. This parcel has it all. I mean, literally, if you're looking for something to buy close to St. Cloud, it's an amazing property. We're going to offer this in two different parcels, but of course the top bidder can buy both parcels if they would like to. This is going to be more than likely an auction in November. We'll have some open houses and just a property to be extremely proud of. It's been fun to go to work for the Blankish family. Jason, then we're going to stay in Stearns County here, and just north of Belgrade, we're going to be selling 155 acres with irrigation in Crow River Township. Really, really nice farm for the Ampey family.
Okay.
This will be a auction in November. Soon we're going to choose the date, but if you're looking for close to a quarter of acres that are irrigated, high quality, high yields, farm to be super proud of, lays beautiful, awesome selling family, do check out the Ampey Irrigated Farmland Auction just north of Belgrade. That will happen in November. You doing okay, Jason?
Yep, we're
okay.
doing, yep.
Now let's go to Stevens County, Pepperton Township, Stevens County. We have an absolutely beautiful 200 acres to be sold in Stevens County. We're going to sell 120 acres in one parcel and 80 acres in one parcel. And again, if you're looking for farmland in Stevens County, do check out our website, fladeboeland.com. This will be a November auction, high quality ground, well-tiled, farm to be super proud of. This is out, we had to go through your stomping grounds to get to this farm, Jason. And I took my dad out there to put the signs on there, and he was just drooling looking at this farm because I grew up, Glenn, Kim, and I, we grew up in the Norwegian hills. I'm super thankful for the farm we grew up on, but just northeast of Wilmer here, there's rocks, there's Norwegian hills. It's a lower CPI, just a tougher farm. And so it's cute. I love how my dad will always humble himself, and, you know, he speak so highly often of the families that we get to serve with the quality of their farm compared to what we grew up on. Now, having said that, we couldn't be more thankful. We're really grateful. But Dale stands out there and he drools looking at this farm. Then I said, Dad, I better take you to the Dairy Queen. You helped me put up these signs.
Well, there you go.
He said, I'm going to hang out with you more often. So that was kind of fun. Then I do want to tell you about an auction that we have coming up in Renville County. And this is Erickson Township, a CPI of a 90.3, 76 tillable acres. And just an awesome farm coming up. November auction, again, Erickson Township. And it's a really beautiful, awesome lane farm in Renville County if you're looking for that. Do check out our website with all of this. Excited to tell you that we've been working with the Smith family. Just a wonderful family. I love all these families. I wish I had time to tell you all about them. The Smith family has 208 total acres in Emmett Township, Renville County. And we're going to sell this for sale. We're going to be accepting offers September 1st or after. Soon we're going to release the list prices to the public. But beautiful, high-quality farms, Emmett Township, Renville County, to be offered in two parcels. And again, that is right around, 200 tillable acres. It's just been a joy to go to work for the Smith family. Then, Jason, we're working for a dear family friend of my husband and I. We had their personal property auction a couple decades ago. Jim and Bee Harms. We're going to be selling their tillable farm. This is adjacent to Raymond in Edwards Township, 154 acres. And just a high-quality farm close to Raymond. This will be an online-only auction in November. Can't say enough kind words about this farm and the selling family. Couple more things I want to tell you. We're working for the Pamplona family. That's in Mamre Township, Kandiyohi County. We have their farm for sale. It's about 4.5 miles north of Pennock, 119 acres, 116 tillable acres, again, for the Pamplona family, Mamre Township, Kandiyohi County, a beautiful farm for sale north of Pennock if people are looking for acres in that area. Just two more I'll quickly talk about, Jason. We are selling a beautiful farm in Roseland Township by auction in November for the Hebrink family. This is 156 deeded acres, mostly tillable, super high quality, but it's been an absolute joy to work with the Hebrink family. Again, farm coming up in November in Roseland Township, Kandiyohi County. And lastly, we are putting a large auction together in western Renville County. And soon we're going to release those details. But a lot of quality acres, a lot of quality tillable acres and hunting land acres in western Renville County. So bottom line, Jason, we're super grateful. We're busy. We're blessed. We love this work. We don't take anything for granted. And it's just so fun to serve these families and bring these projects to the public. We want to invite the public to go to our website. It's changing every day, fladeboeland.com.
Yeah, that's right. And like Kristine just said, go there. You can see all the parcels of land and those auctions coming up that she was talking about. And, of course, make sure to get to the Kandiyohi County Fair and the Blue Ribbon Auction here tonight.
That's right. Yep. Not to correct you, Blue Ribbon Auction tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, my bad. Okay.
Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, bull riding tonight.
There we go.
And I'm super excited about the fair. So looking forward to seeing the community, and happy August to everyone. God's richest blessings to our amazing community. It's so fun to live here.
Exactly. And the same to you, Kristine, and you and your family. And thanks as always for being with us here today.
Thank you, Jason. Have a great day.
You too. Take care.